Hello everybody, welcome to another quick little video. This is sort of a new little idea I come up with. I did mention a vlog ago, I don't remember what video exactly, that I want to utilise this second channel a little bit more. So vlogs on the main channel are sort of like big massive updates and stuff, and I think they're going to stay on the main channel, but for little updates and just sort of random little rants that are going around in my head, basically I'm just going to sort of record them in this format and then stick them up on the second channel. So yeah, I've got a couple of little things to run through with you today. The first thing here is Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm recording this on the Thursday, so it's been out for a few days now, and holy shit guys, it is just incredible. It looks gorgeous. It just I can't even speak. It is truly amazing. But GPU wise anyway, this 660 that's in this is bossing it. I'm running on a mixture of medium and high settings, and this is like 2.7 million pixels or something this is pushing, which is more than this 660 was really designed to do. The GPU is running a mixture of medium and high, and it's still got about 30% left in the tank. The CPU though really is struggling quite badly. Going through the city or whatever, I'm getting serious stuttering. Where I am now, I'm at the beach, looking over the sea and stuff. Obviously, it's only sitting at about 40%, but going through the city, it pegs it at 100%, and it really struggles. Now, if I try and Alt-Tab out here, this is so unprofessional. There we go. Alt-Tab out. I'll show you. There's a process running in the background, and I'm not sure if this is just Rockstar's fault or whether it's just part of the game. But you can see the GTA 5 launcher takes up constantly 25%, and if you have this game, you'll know that the GTA 5 launcher is a little social club pop-up that launches before the game starts. So what I'm thinking is this runs in the background. The actual game is not that CPU intensive. You've just constantly got this thing running in the background. If I kill this, I can kill this, end this task, and the game will still run for about 20 minutes before it crashes. So what I think that is just a really shittily optimized sort of DRM program that is meant to run in the background, but it hasn't been optimized properly, so it runs constantly at like a ridiculous frame rate or whatever. So yeah, hopefully they patch that. If it is how it is now forever, then I am seriously considering getting an i5. My i3 for everything has been absolutely fine, and I haven't had an issue with it yet. But I have been sort of eyeballing the i5s for a little while now, and this is just sort of giving me another excuse to go get one. There's nothing wrong with my i3 though. It's annoying, and if this is a patch that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks, then I'll probably hold off. But yeah, you know, it was my birthday last week, so I do have a little bit of money knocking around. So basically, you're going to see a couple of upgrade videos on this thing for sure. I'm going to be basically improving the cooling in this thing. Temperature wise, it's really impressive, this system. The GPU never goes over 70, and the same goes for the CPU, but it's quite loud. Both the GPU cooler and the CPU cooler are quite loud when they're sort of ramped up. So the plan is basically get a Hyper 212 Evo. I should have done this originally, but I tried to keep the build under £400, which I did do successfully. I don't know, I just like round numbers, but I should have got a 212 Evo in the first place. So yeah, I'm going to pick myself up one of them. The issue with this cooler is it idles at a really high RPM. It idles at about 1300 RPM, and then it revs up all the way to 2000. So it does a good job of cooling, but it's quite loud. And then the GPU cooler, I'm thinking of getting, let me have a look now, I can't remember the name of it. It's made by Arctic Mono Plus. Yeah, one of these things. They're absolute monsters. So yeah, that'll sit on the GPU. And I've looked at benchmarks and stuff, and it's unbelievable the difference that an aftermarket GPU cooler makes. So if I can get that in there, it depends. I don't know if it'll fit in the case though. That's the only thing that's been sort of going around in my head. If I just pop this off, you can sort of see inside. Trying to change the settings on the fly here. You can sort of see in there. Now, yeah, you can see I've also taken the door off here. There's no dust that creeps into this, so it doesn't make a difference. It just improves the cooling enormously. Because this is a blower style cooler, and with the door on, it's blowing air against the door and it's bouncing right back off because there's no ventilation in the door either, which is an absolute bummer. So yeah, simply by removing this side panel and leaving like a tiny little gap by there, it improves cooling by about 10-15 degrees. It's mental. So yeah, that's a beast of a cooler, and I don't know if it'll fit in the case. That's the only issue that I'm thinking. Second thing, this MacBook Air. Couple of people noticed in the Sharp Aquos Crystal review that this was sort of, it had a little bit of a cameo appearance. Basically, I had this in for repair. It needed a new battery, it needed a new what you call it? Oh god, words fail me. I'll get back to you later. But anyway, I had it in for repair, and naturally I used it a little bit, and I kind of fell back in love with the MacBook Air line. So the FF class MacBook is sat by here. I'm sort of on the fence. I don't know. It's the whole weight thing. I justified keeping the machine because of the weight, but when you have then go back to it again and you realise just how light these things are, it's really difficult to go back. So yeah, I'm on the fence about it. I'm not sure. It's just such a nice machine. It's a 1.6 GHz, late 2008, 9400M chipset, 2 gigs of RAM, and the SSD, which is extremely rare on this model. So yeah, it basically has three things that I like out of a laptop. It has a backlit keyboard, it has a much better display. The displays in these older MacBook Airs are better than the displays in the current MacBook Airs. They are gorgeous, and it's much better than the crap that's in the MacBook. That's the one thing I really don't like about the FF class MacBook. The display is just atrocious. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Cube sitting there, of course, doing its thing. I've decided to record the FF class Cube. That's the reason for the delay. I don't know. I just wasn't happy with it. You know, when if you do YouTube, you know, every now and then you get into sort of a flow of making videos, and you know what you're doing, you know what you're going to say like a minute down the line and stuff, and it just really flows well. I didn't find that video flowed well, and if it is going to be this awesome, super high quality, awesome series, then I want to do it properly. So yeah, that's coming in the next couple of weeks. But oh yeah, last thing, I got a desk mount. You've probably been wondering why there's no stand. It just sort of floats there now. Looks absolutely awesome. And yeah, it was a really cheap sort of £20 Vaser desk mount, but it works well enough. I mean, it does sag a little bit if I like pull it right out, but yeah, for what I wanted to use it for was just to eliminate the need for the stand, then it's doing absolutely fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Holy shit, this is 10 minutes long. Leave a comment if you got to the end of this, because and also leave a comment if you'd like to see more videos like this, just sort of random, bouncy, sort of backwards and forwards videos of what's going around in my head. So yeah, that's all, guys. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.